Hey everybody, so I'm doing corned beef hash today, and I know I've done that video before, but that's what I'm canning, so I'm going to just take you along for the ride. So I have a very full pot of water. I'm putting my corned beef in there, and we're going to boil it for 1 hour. And the reason I have so much water is we will be using that broth for the canning process. This does not have a whole lot of fat, but if you have a big fat cap on yours, you may want to trim that up because it will end up in your jars. So we're going to let this boil for 1 hour. While this is cooking, I'm going to peel and dice small peel potatoes and dice them up small. So, hope you can hear me. I turned off the dishwasher before I started this. And yeah, we'll be back when we have the potatoes done. This is cooked for an hour, and then we will chunk it up and run it through the food processor. Okay, so we've boiled for an hour. I'm starting to chunk it up. And you will want to save that broth that you boiled it in. And I would boil for 1 hour even if you were doing just chunks and jars, because that will take care of the shrinkage for you, and you won't have all that dead space in your jars. This is not tender yet. That process will finish up in the canning. And I'm just chunking it up to make it easier to put in the food processor. I have my potatoes diced up. They're about that big. Have you noticed that the potatoes are 3 pounds and 8 pounds now instead of 5 and 10? You can trim off more of the fat if you want. If you have, because these are pretty fatty. It's the brisket. Okay, so here's our corned beef. Oh, it's so humid, you guys. Let's start adding some. Not too much. Pocket. Okay, let me see what I've done wrong. Okay, I didn't have that black thing clicked hard enough, I guess. This thing. It is so humid. Okay. Lock it. Make sure that's locked. I'll finish doing that so I don't destroy you. Okay, so I'm going to carefully, in this not big enough bowl, stir this up. What are you doing, girl? And yes, today that's the doggy door you hear. The laundry sounds more like an airplane. Okay. And now we shall start filling jars. Okay, I gotta go get some regular rings. I didn't mean rings, I meant flats. So, I've got my poker, my spoon packer, and we're gonna fill them up. And you will want to pack these really well, just like you get at the store. Pack it in there. One inch of headspace. Get some of your cooking liquid. Poke it down. Now this won't be saturated like your other types of foods, because the fat that is in the corned beef is going to release a lot in the canning process. I guess we're weather watching today. So if you're in Oklahoma and Texas, I hope you all stay safe and weather aware, and hopefully nothing crazy happens to where the electric or anything turns off in the middle of my canning project. Nancy, what are you doing? You'll want to get some vinegar so you can clean your rims really well. And just keep doing that until your jars are all filled and packed tightly, and then I'll come back when I'm doing the rims and rings. Okay, they're all filled. We have 10 jars. Here's my vinegar. And we are going to make sure we get all grease and anything else off the rims of our jars. We have 10 jars. Jars from one flat end not the point, but the flat corned beef. Not bad. Whew, the humidity's getting me. Okay. Flats. Fingertip tight. You don't want to over tighten. You can have buckling in your flats, especially with the flats that are out there now. Okay. I am going to clean this up, set up my canner, add 3 quarts of water to it, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so what you're going to do is there's a V on your handle right there. There's a V on your lid. Match those up. Lock it. Okay. This will pop up. This will steam for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, put your weight on. I have 8 pints in there. They will process for 75 minutes. So once you put this on and it comes to a soft jiggle, you may need to adjust your heat. Start your timer for 75 minutes. It will be 10 or 15 pounds depending on your location, which you could look up in Google. Just put up search elevation for and then your city and zip code. So I'm going to turn this on and I will see you when these are coming out. Did I mention there's 8 pints in there, 3 quarts of water. So I'll see you when they're coming out. Okie dokie, you guys. It is done. Always, always, always take it away from your face. I got all the dishes done. I got dinner done and then those dishes done. First one's always like getting out a piece of pie. Looks good. No siphoning. And that's because I didn't add too much liquid, so when the fat released from the rest of that meat, because remember it was only parboiled, I didn't have siphoning when that happened. Because that meat will release more fat. It's raining and storming here. Ooh. I'm going to get these out, dump that water. I washed my blankets and stuff in some, it's that downy lavender calming stuff, and go cozy in with the little dog and relax. So there we have it, you guys. 8 pints there, 2 more to go. I'll can something else tomorrow and do those with that. So I would highly recommend storing as much as you can food wise, and buy extra shoes, t-shirts, underwear, whatever you can, because I think things are going to get rough for a while, and I try to stay out of all of that. But get prepared and be prepared for everything, not just weather events or what have you. I think we're all in for some struggles here soon, so just wanted to put that out there. I worry about everybody for some reason. And stay safe. Weather's coming through. Stay healthy. And like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. And we'll see what we can next. I think I'm going to do some chili verde, some pork, and some barbecue sauce, and a meat times video. So get those out ASAP. So take care, everybody. See you in the next video.